Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Pits of Metal and Motorcast. This is yours, Dave. In a minute or two, I'm going to have a special guest, country singer Ashley Victoria, on with me. So let's give her a call and get her on. Hold on 1 second, folks.
Hello?
Hey, Ashley, you're live on the Pits of Metal and Motorcast. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you? Thank you for having me on your podcast.
Oh, no problem. So, are you excited about doing your first live podcast?
Yeah. A little nervous, really excited,
Yeah, it usually goes with the territory. Being the first time, but you'll be okay. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Cool.
So how you dealing with the stay-home order with the COVID-19 going on now? You all right?
Yeah, it's only going crazy. I'm usually working every day during the week because I bartend and then music all weekend. So no work, no shows, trying to find things to occupy my time.
Yeah, like all the other musicians out there, a lot of them are doing those Facebook Live. Trying to do. If they play
Oh,
guitar,
yeah.
they're teaching you guitar lessons. Or if they're singing, they're doing a little bit of songs here and there, and or try
Yeah.
some of them will get the whole band together and do a few songs.
Yeah. We practice every Sunday, so I'm thinking that we're probably going to go live at some point this upcoming Sunday for a little bit.
Oh, that'd be neat. So now, give me a little bit of your background on your musical history.
So I've been singing probably since I was about 7 or 8 years old. I grew up with my dad being in bands and him touring. So I actually sang with his band when I was younger, singing their original songs and whatnot. And then I did, show choir in high school. Had a couple solos in there. Graduated. Never really thought of singing as a career, to be honest, because it's a very hard industry to get into. But I had a friend reach out to me and say that a bar was doing a singing competition. So I was like, oh, I'll try out. Why not? Ended up making it to the top 12, and from there, a couple cover bands in the area saw me, and that's how I got into singing with live bands.
So no, what bars have you performed? I know you Dirty Nellies. What else?
Oh yeah, I performed all over. I performed at Dirty Nellies. I performed at Tootsie's in Nashville, which is really cool. I performed in New York, in New Mexico, Red Mill Tavern, Nico's Red Mill Tavern. I've played there. One of my favorite venues is definitely this place in Mundelein. It's amazing. I'm trying to think of the name of it because I'm having a brain fart right now.
Yeah, I think I know. I can't think of it right now either though.
I'm pulling it up right now. Let me see. I played there a million times. I'm just having a brain fart. Oh, Original Sundance Saloon. There we go.
Yep.
Yeah, Bobby Carlson's one of our really good friends. He's awesome.
So now, when are you gonna record your first album?
We're in the middle of recording stuff now. We've already recorded about 3 or 4 songs, and we're in the middle of writing a few more during this quarantine. So,
Now, for the album, how many songs are you looking to put on the album?
for our first EP, there's going to be about 5 or 6.
Okay, so it'll be EP and not a full album.
Yeah.
Now, the song "Gasoline and Whiskey" is that gonna be on there?
Of course.
So now the video for that song, where'd you shoot that video at?
For
Gasoline.
Gasoline and Whiskey?
Yeah.
We were at the Piazza in Aurora. So that's going to be, so what we shot there was just, bits and pieces that are going to be going into the video. We're going to be shooting the rest of the video. Once it starts warming up, we're going to probably do part of it at a racetrack, actually.
Now, you like racing?
Oh, yes. I've been doing, I haven't personally raced. I've been in the car scene for a while with my dad and a bunch of his friends.
So what kind of racing you like?
I go up to the Great Lakes Dragway a lot. So, it's, the drag strip and whatnot.
Okay, so you get to watch Brian Mitchell with his jet car over there.
Oh, yeah. We've known Brian Mitchell for a few years now. He's one of my dad's really good friends.
Now,
he actually runs sound for us. He's our sound engineer.
Yeah, and he's got to put a band together now.
He's going to put a band together?
Yeah, he's looking for musicians. He's been advertising on his Facebook, and I think he's got a bass player now. He needs a drummer, guitar player, and I think he even wants a violin player even.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that. I'm going to have to ask him about that one.
Yeah, he's been talking about it in his Facebook Live videos, too. Guy
That's awesome.
wants to do like AC/DC and Dio and, a lot of classic rock stuff.
Oh, yeah, I could see him doing that.
Now, I know your genre is country, but the music kind of borders over to rock and roll, too.
Yeah.
Like, especially Gasoline Whiskey's got a real heavy guitar riffing in there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I personally like the more heavier sound of rock music incorporated into country, just because, not a lot of female artists out there are doing that, and I'm not this, super girly girl pop music person. Like, I've never been that type of girl,
So who are some of your musical influences?
Oh, man, I have so many. It goes from, Hayley Williams of Paramore to Lizzie Hale from Hailstorm. I've been listening to, everything that my dad grew up on, basically, as well as the new country stuff. So I still love, Carrie Underwood, Miranda Lambert, and all that. But I also listen to, the heavier rock stuff.
So what kind of music did your dad listen to when you were growing up?
Oh, man. Journey, Queensryche, some AC/DC, all the like heavy metal hair metal bands.
Oh yeah, I went through the '80s era back then, so I'm 52 years old. I went through the whole '80s thing.
Mhm.
Good times.
I love it.
Good times.
And I wish I grew up back then.
A lot of those bands are still going. You got to give them credit. They're still doing it after all these years.
Oh yeah.
So now for you though, who's your biggest singing? I know you just named some of the singers. Which one's your biggest influence on you?
Probably Lizzie Hale from Hailstorm. Her voice is insanely good. We actually cover one of their songs when we play out live.
Now, when you play out live, how long do you usually do a set for?
The longest we go is 2.5 hours straight through, and we play original music and cover songs.
No, is it like 50-50?
No, we do 2.5 hours straight through.
No, I'm saying covers and originals. Is that 50-50 covers original or either?
Oh, it will be once we get a few more originals done. We don't want to hit everybody with all original music right off the bat, because then people are going to be looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, who is this girl? What is she singing? You got to throw in some of those cover songs to keep people interested.
Yeah. So now, what? Okay, for drag racing, what year did you start going to watch drag racing when you're young?
Probably like 15, 16. I started going, and then once I got, because I have a Challenger. It's nothing special. It's my baby, but once I got that, I started doing more car shows and going to more races and stuff.
Yeah, hopefully we get this all, COVID-19 done and over with soon, so Great Lakes Dragway can open up and we can go watch drag racing again.
Yeah, exactly. We'd have Brian's jet fuel car in the gasoline and whiskey video.
Now, have you ever thought of doing drag racing yourself?
I have, but music has kind of taken up most of my time.
Now, I know Brian Mitchell was with you recently. Was he shooting a video or something?
Yeah. He wants to teach me how to drive the jet fuel car. I'm like, we'll have to see about that one.
Right, yeah, you guys were shooting a video, and then Brian was over there, right?
Yes, he is. Brian is our sound engineer, so anytime you hear us live or even in the video, he's done a lot of the mixing for us.
Yeah, I know Brian's always advertising for bands to hit him up for doing sound for them.
Yep.
So now, for you, going to Great Lakes Dragway, what is your favorite, what's your favorite thing to watch there? Bracket cars, jet cars, what kind of racing you like?
I like them all, to be honest. Everything's. I usually sit there all day and watch everything. Drink some whiskey, watch all the cars race.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said, hopefully they open up because Memorial Day weekend is the big one.
Oh, I know.
I know Brian wants.
And I haven't been able to go the past few years either because I've been performing like crazy, especially over the summer. Because I do my own band and then I also fill in for other bands if their singers need it.
Yeah, I know Brian wants to get that jet car out. They didn't even get it out at all last year.
Yep.
He was too busy doing concerts.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, he was all over the place, Facebook Live, doing sound at concerts.
Yeah, he's good at it.
So what's the biggest place you ever played?
The biggest place I've ever played. I want probably Joe's Live in Rosemont. That's probably one of the bigger places I've played. I played a couple fests a few years ago. Those are usually have a pretty good turnout for those two.
Now you played at Toby Keith's place too, right?
Yes. When it was Toby Keith, I played there a few times.
Now was it packed?
Oh yeah, every time.
So when you first got up on a stage for the first time, when you saw a lot of people, did you get nervous?
Not really. With doing show choir all throughout high school and performing in front of people then, it definitely helped me a lot once I started doing things on my own. I definitely feel more comfortable singing in front of a lot of people rather than like 5. The more people, the better for me.
Now, do you write all your own lyrics?
I write most of them. My whole band writes. We don't have any designated people that write our lyrics or anything like that. The entire band gets together, and we all write everything together.
And who writes all the music?
The band.
Now, who are the other members of the band? You want to go through the members?
Yeah, we have Barry Smolka, who is our drummer. We have Nick Morelli, who is our guitar player, and we have Richie Pollack, who is our bass player. We're actually looking to audition some more people for a rhythm guitar player. So.
Now, do you have a manager or are you self-managed?
We're self-managed. My father is actually my manager and my drummer.
So now, before this whole coronavirus thing started, when was the last time you played a show?
The last time we played a show was October. Yeah, we played for a bait.
How'd that go?
It was good. Really cold, but it was good.
Now, have you ever played at Austin's Fuel Room?
Have I what?
Have you ever performed at Austin's Fuel Room in Libertyville?
I have not.
What places what places are there that you haven't played that you would love to play someday?
I'm sorry, what?
I said, what venues out and around this area are around that you have not played at that you would love to play at one of these days?
Oh, we're open to really playing any big venue places. Like,
But you don't
like Joe's on Weed and stuff like that.
you don't have a bucket list of venues you want to play at?
Um, oh my God. There's a lot of places I'd love to play at. A lot in different states. I'd love to play at the Ryman.
How about
in Nashville, and then Red Rocks in I believe it's Colorado. I'd love to play there as well.
now, how about like local places like in Chicago, like the House of Blues?
House of Blues would be really cool. Yeah, definitely.
Now, do you play any instruments?
I do not. I'm learning the mandolin.
So you're currently taking lessons to play mandolin.
Yep, I'm trying.
How's it going so far?
It's good. It's good. It's definitely different. I've attempted to play guitar years ago, and my little hands couldn't exactly fit the neck of the guitar, so the mandolin's a little bit better for me.
Now, when you play shows, are you the headliner or do you open?
Yeah, we're usually the headliner. Yeah, if a venue wants us to play longer, then we always have an opening band for us.
Now, as far as country music goes, are there any country acts that you would love to play with?
Oh my God, Old Dominion, Dustin Lynch, Carrie Underwood, Miranda Lambert, Thomas Brett would be cool too. Brantley Gilbert. There's a lot.
Now, since you started out in music, what's been your fondest memory of being in music so far?
Just being able to play out in front of a lot of people. I think my favorite part was for our debut show at Scooters, when we did our original song "Make It Three." There were so many people singing along. It was honestly the coolest moment. That and having Gasoline and Whiskey on the radio recently, that was really cool too.
So how important is social media to you?
I'm sorry, what?
How important is social media to you?
Social media in this day and age is honestly really important. A lot of people can get their name out there very fast with social media. Obviously, you're going to have your haters. I have a couple stalkers. That's always interesting. But social media is a good way to get your name out there fast. It's a good way to promote yourself, promote your music, and all that. It's honestly how you get anywhere now. If you don't have a good following on social media, the record companies aren't even going to look at you.
Now, if anybody might be listening to this interview right now and they're thinking about maybe becoming a singer or starting up a band, stuff like that, what kind of advice would you give?
Honestly, it's a tough road. It's very tough. Surround yourself with the best musicians and people that you can find. Be dedicated. Constantly keep working on your craft. Never take no for an answer. I mean, even if somebody tells you no, because we've had a lot of no's, keep working at it. If that's what you really want to do and it's your dream, just keep working hard at it and always keep trying to make yourself better.
Now, for you vocally, did you ever take any lessons at all?
Oh, I've taken a lot of lessons. I actually go to see Tamara Anderson in Chicago. She was actually one of the vocal coaches for American Idol. She's an awesome person. She helped me, even with one vocal lesson, she completely changed the way that I sing for the better.
it'd be a cool gig if you could play like at the drag strip.
Oh yeah, that'd be really cool. They set up a little stage, for us. Play while the cars are racing. That'd be awesome. Definitely an idea that we have going on for Gasoline and Whiskey for sure.
Yeah, that would be very cool. So now, you have a funny or embarrassing story from any of the shows you've done?
Any embarrassing stories? Well, I haven't tripped on stage yet. I'm waiting for that to happen. I'm the clumsiest person ever. That would probably be pretty embarrassing. I don't know. I don't really get embarrassed easily, to be honest. People try. I just laugh and give it right back to them.
Any funny moments?
Any funny moments? Probably when we're at shows or whatever, and a guy hit on me in front of my dad with them not knowing that that he's my dad, and he goes along with it like, oh yeah, he's about a half hour into it, and then he finally tells them that he's my dad, and I watch him freak out. It's the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now, how about with any of the other band members? Any funny things happen with them on stage?
Any funny things happen with them on stage? Well, my best friend who's my guitar player, I have a little nickname for him. He's probably gonna hate me for this, and I'm sure he's listening in. But his nickname is Cougar Bait. I'm sure you can figure out why.
Yeah, all the cougars are after him at the shows, huh?
Oh yeah. We're actually thinking about getting T-shirts with the name on the back of them. Yeah.
Wow. Poor guy.
He probably hates me right now, but I don't care.
Now, what's your thoughts on illegal downloading?
On illegal downloading?
Yeah.
People have been doing it for years. It's bad. It honestly sucks for us because that takes money out of our pocket that we put in to make such a great product for everybody. And with them illegally downloading it, that means we don't make any profits off of anything. And all that money that we make off of that is going to go right back into creating music anyway. So it's very, very hard.
So what do you think are the pros and cons in the music industry?
Oh man. The pros and cons. Some of the pros, obviously, it's a lot different than it used to be from what I'm told. A lot of the pros is you get to go out and you get to create music for people. You get to do what you love. You don't sit there and you're not like, oh my God, I hate going to work every day, because you're constantly doing something that you love. And you get to make money while doing it, which is always a plus, but you gotta watch. There's a lot of people that are going to try and screw you. It's definitely a dog-eat-dog industry.
Yep. No, also, a lot of bands tell me that in this day and age, you have to be doing this for the love of the music these days.
Yes, definitely.
Because, if you're in it for the money, sometimes the money's there, but most of the time these days, it's hard to make money. We got to sell merchandise.
Right. Especially when you're starting off and people don't really know who you are, and you go and these venues want to book you and everything, and they don't know what they're getting themselves into with booking you. You could draw people, you could not. That has a lot to do with the promoting too.
Now, have you ever played any shows where promoters do pay-to-play shows?
Where what?
Have you ever played any venues where the promoter does a pay-to-play concert?
Oh yeah, I've been to them, definitely. The pay-to-play thing, we're personally never going to do it. I can see why some other bands and musicians do it, but most of the time with pay-to-play, you are losing money. You know what I mean? You're making other people rich, not yourself.
Yeah. Now, how many social media sites can we find you on?
I'm on everything. I'm on Instagram as Ashley Victoria Music. I'm on Facebook as Ashley Victoria Music. I have a Snapchat that is Ashley Sings 23. I have a Twitter account that is I don't even know. You probably search Ashley Victoria and I'll pop up. I'm not on Twitter a lot. I don't really understand it, to be honest. It's A Victoria Music is what my Twitter is, but I don't really understand Twitter.
Now, do you have any merchandise available online?
We're actually in the middle of ordering some stuff right now. We have koozies that I'm going to be putting on our website. Our website, AshleyVictoriaBand.com. And we always post all of our tour dates and all that on there. But we'll be getting merchandise in the next couple months here.
So you're gonna be making like shirts and stuff?
Yep, shirts. Trying to get some hats, get some koozies, cups, no bottle openers maybe, you know. I'm a bartender, so I would love a bottle opener with my own logo on it. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Now, when you finish the EP, is it just gonna come out on CD, or are you gonna put out vinyl too?
We'll probably do both, CD and vinyl. It's mostly going to be on streaming services to start off with, just to see how the response is with that. If people like it, then we'll go from there.
Yeah, because vinyls seems to be making a comeback these days.
Yeah, definitely. I've been seeing it a lot more lately.
I even see bands selling cassette tapes now.
Huh?
I said I even see bands doing cassette tapes too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, some of the metal bands are like, they put it out vinyl, cassette, and CD.
They might as well put it on everything.
Yeah, cassettes were cool, but only they get warped sometimes, or they get stuck inside the cassette player. And
oh, I know. Then you got to stick the pencil in and rewind all the stuff back up into the cassette tape.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, do you ever hope to go out of the country and play?
Out in the country?
Out of the country.
Out of the country. I'm sure we will eventually. I'm kind of terrified of that because, I hate flying. I absolutely hate flying. And with everything going on in the world right now, probably not the best idea, but I'm sure we will eventually.
Do you get any messages on social media from any people from around the world that heard your music and interested?
Yeah, we actually have. We've had some from Ireland. We've had some from Italy, Germany.
You still there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you are. You said Italy, Germany, then you went dead. I lost you.
Oh, sorry. So Italy, Ireland, Germany. We've had some from Asia. Every time somebody goes on the website, it pops up and gives us a notification. So I get to see every time someone goes on there from, whatever country or state or wherever they're from.
No, it's got to be pretty cool, though, to see people from other countries digging your music.
Oh, yeah. I'm always like, how did you find me?
Yeah, that's the good thing about, online social media. People can hear your music that normally wouldn't get to hear your
definitely.
Music. Yeah. That's in that case, sometimes illegal downloading helps. In that, people download your music and they play it for a friend or whatever, and their friend likes it, so on, so on.
Yeah, they might buy it, someone hears from somebody else who hears from somebody else, and that's how your name gets put out there, which is pretty cool.
Then maybe you go play a show out there one day and then they buy your merchandise. Oh, let me get the CD version.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so I'm going to hit you up with some fun questions now.
Okay.
What is your favorite food to eat?
My favorite food? Oh, man. Probably the pizza from Oven Grinders downtown.
And what do you like on your pizza?
I like pretty much everything except for sardines. No little fish on my pizza, please.
What's your favorite beverage?
Oh, you really gotta ask that question? I think everybody already knows that one. Mr. Jack Daniels.
Now, how about non-alcoholic beverage?
Non-alcoholic? Coffee, for sure. Veggie bean water is my favorite thing to drink.
Now, what's your favorite color?
Favorite color? Oh, that's purple. Hello, my hair. If you haven't seen me, my whole head is purple. Especially right now since I had to dye my own hair.
Now, are you a cat or a dog person?
I like them both, but unfortunately I'm allergic to cats, so I got dogs.
What's your biggest pet peeve?
My biggest pet peeve? Probably being lied to. Especially when I know the truth and you're lying straight to my face. That's always fun.
So, do you have a top 5 favorite bands?
Top 5 favorite bands. Oh my god, that's so hard. I'm not gonna put in any particular order, but
I'm sure
so,
Hailstorm's in there, right?
oh yeah, definitely Hailstorm. Hailstorm, Old Dominion, Toto, but now they're not together anymore, so that kind of sucks. Queensryche, and oh man, it's so hard to do bands. Let's go with Paramore.
What was the first concert you ever attended?
Oh God, I think it was Britney Spears, to be honest.
Really?
Yep. I was obsessed with her. I knew every single dance to every song she came out with.
So what year was that?
Lord, like 98, maybe? 98, 99.
So how was the concert?
No, it was a lot of fun from what I can remember.
Now, have you ever been to any metal concerts?
I've seen the Kuna Coil a couple of years ago. They were really good.
Oh yeah, Christina's a good singer.
And I saw Queensryche at the House of Blues too. So that was a good time.
Now, did you see Queensryche with Jeff Tate singing, or with newer Queensryche?
No, I've seen him with Jeff. That was one of the last shows that he did, I believe.
All right, now, how many times? Well, with the coronavirus now, you guys don't. You said you practice on Sunday still, right?
Yeah, every Sunday.
Okay, so you guys practice once every Sunday, so for 4 times a month.
Yeah. Yep. You know, before we have shows, we usually practice. We try to practice 2 to 3 times before that show as well.
I'm trying to think of a question here. No, because I had another question I was thinking about that, but one that's not written down in my little question thing. Okay. In 5 years from now, where do you hope to see yourself at?
Oh man, hopefully still performing and hopefully singing. Hopefully living in Nashville or near Nashville at least.
So now, as far as music videos go for the EP, you're going to be shooting some videos for the EP when it comes out, right?
Yes, we're going to be shooting as soon as it starts to warm up. And hopefully not all of our shows get canceled for the summer, too, with all this quarantine stuff going on.
Now,
But either way, we're still going to be making videos. Just going to depend on where is the big question.
Now, do you have shows scheduled right now that you don't know if you're going to do or not?
We do. We have a few shows lined up that are kind of in limbo at the moment because of this, but we have about, 4 to 5 other shows for the summer that we were going to have booked.
Well, if you want, you can go ahead and go through the shows that are in limbo just in case they happen, so the people can know where you're going to be at if you want.
Let me pull it up. Let's see here. Let me get my, handy dandy little calendar. Let's see. In June, we were possibly going to do Joliet Speedway for NASCAR. We had a possibility for Taste of Joliet. In July, we had a show for a benefit called Veterans of Valor that I did last year. It's for a great cause. We know the guys. It's super cool. It's for Mission 1. We were going to possibly do the Sandwich Fair in July. Yeah, and then a couple other ones that we can't say yet. Those are pending.
Awesome. Well, Ashley, I want to thank you very much for taking time to do the interview tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have any final words or shout outs you want to do before we close?
Thank you for having me on your podcast. Definitely, it's my first one. You popped my cherry on the podcast interviews.
Well, hopefully you'll get many more podcast interviews.
Oh, definitely. Thank you so much.
Now, the song "Gasoline and Whiskey," where'd you record that song at?
No, we actually recorded it. We recorded part of it at CRC, and then part of it in our basement.
Cool.
My guitar player's friend Steve actually recorded most of Gasoline and Whiskey.
Yeah, came out real good though.
Thank you.
Because I'm gonna play that song after we hang up.
Oh yay! I gotta listen in. I gotta hurry up and change the phone.
All right. Well, thanks again, Ashley, and you stay safe and have a great night.
Thank you. You too.
We'll do another interview in the future.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. Take care. Bye.
You too. Bye.
Country dirty. Got my tools in the back and a bottle of Jack. Gotta get this truck
All right, that was Gasoline and Whiskey by Ashley Victoria. I would once again like to thank Ashley for being on air with me tonight doing an interview. And I hope everyone enjoyed the interview, and I hope everyone stays safe and have a great night. Talk to you soon. Bye.